Let's look at some graphical interpretation of a two-variable system. It's possible for any system, as you know, to have either one solution, two or more, or none. If a system of linear equations has two different solutions, then it must have an infinite number. So let's look at some ideas here graphically. Suppose we have exactly one solution. Then the two lines are going to intersect at one point. Let's draw some graphs. For example, notice we're going to draw 3x minus 5y equals 2 and 2x plus 5y equals 13. You can already see that they intersect in one point. Lines intersect, so determine before graphing. Find the slope. If the slopes are different, the lines will intersect in one point. Right? We looked at exactly one solution. Let's look at infinitely many. The two lines are coincident. That's what it's called, i.e., they are identical. So again, let's do some drawing here. Look at that. We're going to draw 2x minus 4y equals 5 minus x plus 2y equals minus 5 halves. You can already tell if you look at the slope and y-intercept that they're going to be the same. So let's look at some hints that are going to come up here. Even though two lines were plotted, only one shows. To determine coincidental lines before graphing, find the slope and y-intercept. If they're the same, you basically have the same line. Let's work out an example by hand. Let's use those. See what happens if you're working them by hand. Okay, we're going to multiply the second equation by 2. Add it to the first equation, and notice we get 0 equals 0. This is a true statement, and so we have an infinite number of solutions for this system of equations. Notice what the solution will look like. It'll be a set of ordered pairs, x and y, such that 2x minus 4y always equals 5. All right, we've looked at the first two. Now let's see what happens when we have no solution. Again, we're going to do some graphing. The lines will be parallel. Okay, look at them closely while we're waiting. They have the same slope, but notice their y-intercepts are different. Okay, let's get them adjusted, and then we'll have some hints that will come up. Here they come. No intersection. We have parallel lines. So to determine before graphing, find the slope and y-intercept. If the slopes are the same, the y-intercepts are different, no solution, you'll have parallel lines. Let's check out what happens with those if you're working them by hand and not looking at a graph. Notice we get 0 equals minus 4. Class, this is a false statement. 0 has never equaled minus 4, and this tells us that we have no solution. Now we've looked at 1, 2, and 3 already. Exactly one solution, infinitely many, and none. Let's notice some words. A system of linear equations is consistent when it has at least one. It's inconsistent when it doesn't have any solutions.